Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Dueling Book. Hi, my name is Jet and I'll be your host for today. Sorry for the fact that the show is called Dueling Book, but quite often we are on Dueling Nexus. But hey, name's got to stick. It's all about the brand. So right now I'm currently working on a ninja deck. I've actually never really looked at ninja cards before. So I'm going to take a few moments to read through these different cards and try and build up a deck so I can jump into some tag duels using ninjas for the first time. So I think I might like the armor ninjas. It seems like a lot of them are low level, so they're easier to get out than some of the other ninjas. But right now I'm just reading through. Go the Gallant Ninja. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent must discard 2 random cards. Your opponent must have at least 5 cards in their hand for you to activate and to resolve this effect. So it's kind of like hand destruction, but so it's kind of like hand destruction, but you don't have to have 2 cards in your hand, and it happens every time he inflicts battle damage. Let's see, I've seen White Ninja before. Destroy 1 defense position monster as a flip effect. I've read Shingetsu, because at first I was going to make a Twilight Ninja deck, like specifically Twilight Ninjas. It isn't here yet, so I'm kind of iffy on that. Air Armor Ninja. When this card is summoned, you can target 1 ninja monster you control and reduce its level by 1. So it looks like the Armor Ninjas do a lot of level manipulation. It's probably built up so that you can get in special like XYZ summons or synchro summons, etc. Masked Ninja Ibisu. Once per turn, if you control a face-up ninja monster other than Masked Ninja Ibisu, you can activate this effect. Return a number of your opponent's spell or trap cards to the hand equal to the number of ninja monsters you control. Also, every face-up Go the Gallant Ninja you control can attack your opponent directly this turn. Cool. So Masked Ninja Ibisu and Go have some direct synergy where Ibisu will start returning spell and trap cards to the hand. Then your Go attacks directly regardless of what your opponent's monster is. Then Go's effect activates, which will allow you to then destroy cards in your opponent's hand. That's rather cool. They're just both also rather weak monsters. So yeah, Go the Gallant Ninja, then Masked Ninja Ibisu as 2 that have some direct synergy. And then you have the Armor Ninjas that seem to have synergy with each other. Speaking of which, here's another Armor Ninja. Aqua Armor Ninja. When your opponent's monster declares a direct attack, if you have another ninja monster in your graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard to target the attacking monster and negate that attack. Upstart Golden Ninja. Once per turn, you can send 1 trap card from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon 1 level 4 or lower ninja monster from your deck in face-up defense position or face-down defense position. Now we're into the Karakuris. I believe... No, I must not have read this one yet. So if there's a Karakuri, then it must attack if able. When this face-up attack position card is selected as an attack target, you change its defense position. That's pretty much standard for all of the Karakuri monsters. And tell me if I'm pronouncing that right in the comments. When this card is flipped face-up, select 1 face-up monster on the field and send it to the graveyard. During the turn this card is flipped face-up, it can attack your opponent directly. Lady Ninja Yai. By discarding 1 wind monster from your hand to the graveyard, return all spell and trap cards on your opponent's side of the field to the owner's hand. Arm Ninja. Flip effect. Target 1 spell card on the field, destroy that target. If the target is set, reveal it and destroy it if it is a spell card, otherwise return it to its original position. Arm Ninja seems like a really early card. Then Crimson Ninja. Flip effect. Target 1 trap card on the field, destroy that target. Same deal. Yeah, except for traps. Then we get into some extra deck monsters. I don't play synchros, so let's look at Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. It needs 2 level 5 armor. No, just 2 level 5 monsters. And thanks to the Armor Ninja abilities that allow you to increase the level of other armor ninjas on the field. Getting him out actually is easier than it may seem. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach one XYZ material from this card. Then, face-up ninja monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. And that includes himself because he is also a ninja monster. Then we have Blade Armor Ninja. He requires 2 level 4 warrior type monsters, which the ninjas are for the most part warriors, and I believe all of the armor ninjas are. Once per turn, you can detach one XYZ material from this card, target one face-up ninja monster you control this turn. That monster can attack twice during each battle phase. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably clear out my current deck. I'll throw in Blade Armor Ninja, because I've essentially just read through all the ninja cards. Not all on the stream, of course, because I was already in the middle of the list by the time I started the stream up. Let's see. So we have Blade Armor Ninja, and we have Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. So instead of having just Ninja, as I currently do, we're going to change it to Armor Ninja. And now we can get Earth, Flame, Air, and Aqua. Flame Armor Ninja is not a fire type monster. Why not? These cards look actually rather cool. I do like their designs. So with the current setup of monsters that we have, let's read what the Armor Ninja should be capable of and start thinking about strategies. So for Earth Armor Ninja, if your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. So Earth Armor Ninja is really good to get out if you're going second, or if your opponent has already cleared your field and they're controlling, and they still control monsters as well. So Earth Armor Ninja isn't bad to get if you're going second. Then you have Flame Armor Ninja. When this card is summoned, you can target one ninja monster you control and increase its level by 1. You can use Flame Armor Ninja's effect on itself, increase it to level 5. Earth Armor Ninja is already level 5. So special summon Earth Armor Ninja from your hand while your opponent controls a monster and you don't. Play Flame Armor Ninja. Use Flame Armor Ninja's ability on itself, increase it to level 5. XYZ summon into number 12, Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. Seems legit. Also, Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja has like this really vibrant like red color, and the only red armor ninja is Flame Armor Ninja. But then he's also an earth monster, like Earth Armor Ninja. So imagining him as like a combination of those two monsters seems legit. Ooh. Up next, we have Air Armor Ninja. Has a similar ability to Flame Armor Ninja, except instead of increasing levels, he can decrease levels. If you wanted to get out Blade Armor Ninja, I could see you special summoning Earth Armor Ninja while your opponent controls a monster and you don't. Then normal summon Air Armor Ninja. Air Armor Ninja's effect goes off. Use his effect to lower the level of Earth Armor Ninja, XYZ, into Blade Armor Ninja. Ooh, then we have Aqua Armor Ninja, who's rather odd compared to all of the others. Like Earth, Flame, and Air, I see a lot of synergy with, but Aqua Armor Ninja just happens to have Armor Ninja in his name. When your opponent's monster declares a direct attack, if you have another ninja monster in your graveyard, meaning Aqua Armor Ninja's purpose is to be dead from an effect standpoint, and from an attack and defense standpoint, it feels like his purpose is to be set in defense position. So if you have Aqua Armor Ninja and that's like the only good play that you have, I suppose you set him. Then when he gets destroyed, if you have another ninja monster in your graveyard and your opponent tries to attack you directly, you banish Aqua Armor Ninja from your graveyard, and then you negate the attack of the attacking monster. That being said, Aqua Armor Ninja doesn't have to go to the graveyard by being set and then destroyed. He could be used as an XYZ material for Blade Armor Ninja or Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja, because of the fact that Flame Armor Ninja can increase the level of Aqua Armor Ninja, and then you can XYZ Aqua Armor Ninja with Earth Armor Ninja. However, it's more likely, in my mind, that you would play Aqua Armor Ninja and XYZ it straight with Flame Armor Ninja or Air Armor Ninja, and then go into just Blade. But he doesn't have the same combo potential with Earth Armor Ninja, where you special summon him and then you normal your Aqua. It puts you in an awkward position where your Aqua actually isn't strong enough to do anything. Yeah, Aqua just is weird. Water is definitely the weakest one here. So with these Armor Ninjas, I still feel weird about Aqua. And also, I would like to run 8 more monsters if I can. So with the desire to run 8 more monsters, let's see what else we could run or what we'd want to run. So I'll go back through the list of ninja monsters and be able to show you guys who may not know a lot about ninja monsters or may want a refresher on ninja monsters, more of what they can do and what their archetype is really for. And maybe you guys can share ideas with me in the comment section below in this video. I always love to hear from you guys. So make sure to post a comment if you have some thoughts about the live stream, decks, ninja monsters, etc. Well, so for Twilight Ninja Shogun Getsuga, you can tribute summon this card by tributing 1 ninja monster. So even though he seems rather large and that he'd be difficult to get out, Twilight Ninja Shogun Getsuga could have some good synergy with Earth Armor Ninja. My reason for saying that is that you special summon Earth Armor Ninja directly from your hand while your opponent controls a monster and you don't. Then you tribute Earth Armor Ninja so that you can get out Twilight Ninja Shogun Getsuga. Then, if you tribute summon him into attack position, you can target 2 ninja monsters in your graveyard, except himself. Then change him to defense position, so he hits 3,000. And then once you do, special summon those monsters. You can only use this effect of Twilight Ninja Getsuga Shogun once per turn. So using a combo, like let's say your opponent has destroyed 2 of your ninja monsters, which isn't that hard to imagine. You get out one of your Xyz, right? You do a combo with Earth Armor Ninja and Flame Armor Ninja, and you get out your boy Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja, who's only 2,400. But even though he's only 2,400, he does have the ability to protect himself from being destroyed by battle or card effects. So maybe he's a worse example for getting your monsters into the graveyard. So probably a Blade Armor Ninja, which is more realistic anyways, because you can get him using Flame and Air and Aqua, etc. He's just easier to get out in general. So you get out your Blade Armor Ninja, who's only 2,200, and he can be destroyed by battle. Your Blade Armor Ninja gets hit by like a Felgran, like just something bigger than him, or even a guy with 0 attack who has Moon Mirror Shield and he's just out of luck. Then once he dies, it's your opponent's turn. Well, it's your opponent's turn anyways when they destroy it. Your opponent ends their turn. It comes to your turn. You draw Getsuga, and you have Earth Armor Ninja. Play Earth Armor Ninja, tribute him for Getsuga, put Getsuga into defense position, then special summon the ninja monsters that were in your graveyard up to 2. Now here's what's interesting about that. Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja is a ninja monster, and so is Blade Armor Ninja. And again, Blade is more likely for you to get out with this. So you could use Getsuga's effect to then special summon back Blade Armor Ninja after he had died the previous turn. And then you build up a wall with Twilight Ninja Getsuga. So I see Getsuga having utility. I'm not sure whether or not I would run him at 2 or 3. Getsuga isn't horrible, but the problem is if you didn't special summon Earth Armor Ninja to your field that turn, then Getsuga has to sit in your hand for at least a turn, which means Getsuga could potentially turn into dead weight. And because of this potential dead weight, I think I'll, for now, add Getsuga at 1 to the main deck. Well, moving on, because we've been on Getsuga for a little bit. Black Dragon Ninja cannot be special summoned except with the effect of a ninja monster or a ninjutsu art card. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can send one ninja monster and one ninjutsu art card from your hand or face up from your field to the graveyard. Then target one monster on the field, banish it. If this face-up card leaves the field, special summon as many monsters banished by this card's effect as possible to their owner's fields. Black Dragon Ninja honestly didn't impress me with his effects. Moving on to White Dragon Ninja, cannot be special summoned except with a ninjutsu art card's effect, meaning that he would be immune to Twilight Ninja Getsuga, the Shogun's effect, unless it says ignoring the monster summoning conditions, which it does not. So White Dragon Ninja does not have synergy with Twilight Ninja Getsuga. He cannot be special summoned except with an ninjutsu art card and spell and trap cards my opponent controls. No, I control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Not horrible, but he also has the possible dead weight factor. And I don't vibe with that as well, the possible dead weight. So I'd also like to skip White Dragon Ninja. Though I do want to point out that I love his art. It reminds me of Draconic Attack. Also, unlike a lot of other ninja monsters, he is a dragon type. Like Black Dragon Ninja is a beast type. So they kind of are outside of the normal spectrum of ninjas because most ninjas are warriors, as you can see. I think literally every armor ninja is a warrior. So yeah, so White Dragon Ninja in many ways reminds me of a warrior type monster with Dragonic Fist. I can't remember the exact name of the equip card, but it turns the warrior monster into a dragon type and it gives it an attack bonus. So in my mind, it's kind of like a card with Dragonic Fist already built in. So it's an interesting concept. Well, moving on to Twilight Ninja Jogan. And Twilight Ninjas, as I said earlier, they have a pendulum thing set up. But in America, we don't have Kagen yet. We just have Jogan. But once we get Kagen, if we get Kagen, aw snap. Jogan is a scale 1 and Kagen is a scale 10. So you'll be able to pendulum summon in lots of ninja monsters at once, as well as being able to pendulum summon in ninja monsters that go beyond level 8. So, things are going to get a little interesting with that. Jogan, I think I probably will run, and I'll read his pendulum and monster effects real quick. If a ninja monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Okay, sure, whatever. His monster effect, however, you can reveal one ninjutsu art card from your hand. Special summon this card from your hand. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. I like the fact that you can special summon him from your hand. What I don't like is that his level is so high. I love that he's a 1 scale. I dislike the fact that he's at 7. And the reason why level 7 is so bad is because he just lacks synergy with the Blade, Armor Ninja, and Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. If he was level 6, I would vibe with this way more because of the fact that you could use Air Armor Ninja's effect, decrease his level by 1, XYZ into Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. That's all I'm saying. So with that, am I going to really run Jogan? Maybe. Undecided at the moment. For some reason, I was really quick for Getsuga, but that's because the Getsuga play is really clear. I see him being useful for special summoning things for the grave. I see him being useful for, that was pretty much it, was the grave special summoning effect. He's also just a big wall in general. So that's nice. But his play with Earth Armor Ninja is pretty good. Yeah, I think what holds Jogan back is that he's level 7, so he doesn't have as much XYZ synergy. However, Getsuga doesn't have XYZ synergy either. So, can I really complain about that? 2, he isn't a big defensive wall or even a really strong attacker. To be a level 7 and only have 2,000 attack, I mean, come on. Alexandrite Dragon is level 4. So is Gene Warped Warwolf. So is Megalo Smasher X. There are like a good set of level 4 monsters that have just as much attack as him. So he's not impressing me with his stats. So his stats are kind of disappointing. His level makes him harder to summon. And even his condition that allows you to summon him isn't really that good. I'm not saying I'm not going to run ninjutsu art cards. Of course I am. It's a ninja deck. But I have to depend on getting a ninjutsu art card along with him in order to special summon him, unless I'm special summoning him from the grave. Now you could say, why don't you throw in Jogan as a spell effect? And that may be where Jogan stands out, is not as a monster, but as a pendulum spell card, because he gives all of your ninja monsters piercing, and that includes Crimson Shadow. So you can get Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja to be able to deal piercing damage to your opponent regardless. But is that worthy of taking up a full slot, either for monsters, which I'm planning on running 20 specifically, or for non-defense spell and traps, which I'm only running 10 of? Gross. Sorry, but I feel like Jogan probably doesn't make the cut. Moving on and looking at another Dragon Ninja, who is a Wing Beast type. Yeah, the Dragon Ninjas just like to be outside of the fold. So when this card is summoned, you can banish one ninja or ninjutsu art card from your graveyard, target one set card your opponent controls, reveal that set card, then return it to either the top or bottom of the deck. Your opponent cannot activate the targeted card in response to this effect's activation. You can only use the effect of Red Dragon Ninja once per turn. When I think about ninjutsu art super transformation, which can transform a ninja card into a dragon, a wing beast, and I think maybe a beast type monster, I think I'm starting to understand why. It's not so that you can necessarily splash it into other decks, like have your ninja turn into a Blue Eyes, which is possible, but for you to summon these dragon ninja cards that seem somewhat difficult to summon in comparison, but the whole point is to use super transformation to go into them. So if you think about it through that regard, it seems like the Dragon Ninja cards are better. But then you have to remember little tidbits of information. Well, actually, nope. There is no little tidbit of information you have to remember, because the special summoning conditions don't just straight up say cannot be special summoned. They're saying they can only be special summoned through the use of a ninja monster ninjutsu art card. Hint, hint, that's the way they're supposed to be summoned in the first place. So that's interesting. And I did want to run Super Transformation. It's out of the ninjutsu art cards, one of my favorites. So I may need to retract my earlier statements about these dragon ninjas. Run each at 1 though. Don't go overboard with it. And then I see some solid potential for those cards in the deck. But if I run each one at 1, that means I'm going to run Super Transformation at 3. And I kind of was already planning on doing that. So yeah, I'm going to do that. So Black Dragon Ninja, White Dragon Ninja, and Red Dragon Ninja have all been added to the main monsters. So I'm starting to run out of some space. Also, now seeing 4 high-level monsters in the deck, I want to make sure I don't get hit with too much hand clout. That being said, Twilight Ninja Shogun does tribute easily with the greatest of ease. So with the ease of Twilight Ninja Shogun, I may not have to be as, strict about him and cast him out of the deck, but he may end up getting side decked depending on if I see more ninjas that I really want to run in the deck. I know there are a few that we haven't seen yet that I'm actually rather excited for. So Senior Silver Ninja. When this card is flipped face up, you can special summon any number of ninja monsters except Silver Senior Ninja from your hand and or graveyard in face down defense position. There can only be 1 face up Senior Silver Ninja on the field. Now Senior Silver Ninja sounds kind of familiar, mainly because he uses an effect similar to Getsuga. Dun dun dun. However, Getsuga and Senior Silver Ninja aren't really the same thing. Like, they're not as easily comparable. He's only level 6, so he requires 1 tribute, just like Getsuga. The difference is Senior Silver Ninja needs to be set and then flip face up so that you can special summon ninja monsters from your hand or graveyard. Hand or graveyard makes a special summoning effect way more powerful than Getsuga, but then you have to take into account that also it's just when the card is flipped face up, like period. And then when you attack a face down monster, they flip. And it's interesting that they don't put flip : and then that information. Maybe Senior Silver Ninja was before flip effect was just straight up a thing, but that's pretty much what he's doing. So I suppose you could special summon Earth Armor Ninja, play Flame Armor Ninja. Nah, you can't do that like all at once because you couldn't then tribute them to set Senior Silver Ninja. You'd still have to wait. The more I break him down, it just seems like it's not as simple as it seems. Oh, but you don't need 2 tributes for him anyways. So he can do something similar to Getsuga. Play Earth Armor Ninja while your opponent controls a monster and you don't. Tribute Earth Armor Ninja to then play Senior Silver Ninja. Set. Then wait for your opponent to attack into Senior Silver Ninja. Flip Senior Silver Ninja. And I can now just start special summoning any number of ninja monsters except Senior Silver Ninja from my hand or graveyard in defense position. He can grab Getsuga. He can grab most of the Dragon Ninjas except for White Dragon Ninja, who can only be summoned through a ninjutsu art card. So looking at him and the versatility Senior Silver Ninja holds in comparison to Getsuga, I'm going to probably have to say that Senior Silver Ninja is the better card than Getsuga. Yeah, it sucks that you can't have him be in attack position and you are dependent on him flipping in order to get his effect. And it sucks that his defense isn't as high as Getsuga. Um, so, I mean, there are drawbacks, and you can see where Getsuga is better in some situations, where Senior Silver Ninja could be better in others. But I really appreciate Senior Silver Ninja allowing you to special summon so many ninja monsters at once. And because of that, Getsuga is probably going to get demoted to the side deck, and Senior Silver Ninja, welcome to the team. Dun, 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 dun. So moving on, our total overall defense took a dive, but our special summoning potential skyrocketed a little bit. Now looking at Twilight Chunin Ninchirin. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can discard one ninja monster, then activate one of these effects. This turn, ninja monsters and ninjutsu art cards you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. That once per turn ability sounds familiar to the once per turn ability of Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. Except it applies not only to ninja monsters, but also to ninjutsu art cards, and it doesn't specify face up or face down. So, period, ninja monsters are protected. Nice. Well, then, his other ability, one ninja monster you control gains a stack until the end of the turn. Adding a stack to these monsters is pretty good. Back in the day, Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja was the strongest monster, but now, after adding a few, seems like the strongest monster we have in the deck is Black Dragon Ninja, who our goal is to special summon either by using Senior Silver Ninja or by using Super Transformation. So, Black Dragon Ninja with a stack is at an astounding 3,800. That's pretty good. Sadly, Twilight Ninja Nichiren is another high-level monster, not being super high level, and again being able to be summoned with one tribute. But even with being able to be summoned with one tribute, I need to step back off of these higher level monsters. Which means I might as well just skip past a few of these. I'm not a big fan of the Kurikuris. Blue Dragon Ninja, I'll actually take a look at him. My reason why, I could look at Blue Dragon Ninja, and then if I like him more than one of the other Dragon Ninjas I'm running, I can just swap them. So there is potential for one of the Dragon Ninjas I already have to then be moved into the side deck, and Blue Dragon moved into the main. Excuse me. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can discard one ninja monster and one ninjutsu art card to target one face-up monster your opponent controls. This turn, that monster's effects are negated. Also, that monster cannot attack. So for one turn, you can more or less Fiendish Chain a monster on your opponent's side of the field. But the cost is to sacrifice a ninja and a ninjutsu art card. I'm not sure if that cost will hold up. But let's compare Blue Dragon Ninja to Red Dragon Ninja. Red Dragon Ninja says you banish one ninja or ninjutsu art card from your graveyard, meaning that you've already used them, so it's not as bad, and you only do one. Then you target one set card your opponent controls, reveal it, then you move it into the deck. So it's better than a destruction effect, but we're not comparing it to a destruction effect in the first place. Your opponent cannot activate the targeted card in response to this effect's activation. So which is better, blue or red? Blue has you use active resources, which is kind of awful because of the fact that the ninja in your hand and the ninjutsu art trap card or spell could be useful to you in the future rather than being used to negate this monster effect now. Whereas, yeah, I don't know. Because it's using active cards, I'm not as big of a fan. Plus, it has a lower overall attack and the same defense. And red is my favorite color. I don't know. Red Dragon Ninjas probably got my vote here. Here for staying inside of the deck. So Blue Dragon Ninja simply just didn't make the cut. Comparing it to White Dragon Ninja, White Dragon Ninja has stricter summoning conditions. True. But he also protects your ninjutsu art cards, which means he protects himself from just being destroyed by your opponent, MSTing, Twin Twistering, Cosmic Cycling, etc., your ninjutsu art card that you use to summon him. So his self-protection mentality makes him, again, better than Blue Dragon Ninja. Black Dragon Ninja has incredibly high attack compared to his compatriots. Let's see. Once returned on another turn, you send one ninja monster and one ninjutsu art card from your hand and or face up from your field to the graveyard. So he too has an effect that hits active cards, but you have some options. It's not the worst for him. Like, I don't think it's a deal breaker necessarily. You banish them. Then if this face-up card... Oh, wait, yeah, what was the point? Yeah, you target one monster on the field and banish it. So you can use it to straight banish a monster, which, in my opinion, banishing a monster is better than negating its effects and making it where it can't attack for only a single turn. So even though he has a cost of active resources, his cost of active resources is to take a monster completely out of play rather than just neutralizing the monster for a turn at the cost of 2 of your resources. Then, if he leaves the field, you can special summon as many monsters banished by the card's effect as possible to their owner's field, which is not that cool, to be honest. I actually dislike that part of the clause because it essentially means that while you throw your opponent's monster thematically into another dimension, it essentially will return from the other dimension and just start wrecking stuff. It would have been nice if you could use his ability to pull your own stuff. And technically you can. You can banish your own monsters. But why would you? You know, that's just kind of weird anyways. So, Blue Dragon Ninja. How does he compare to all the other Dragon Ninjas that we currently have? If it wasn't for the fact that Black Dragon Ninja was as good as he was, I would probably splash blue into the deck. But in my mind, blue is just not worth it compared to Red Dragon Ninja, who doesn't use up active resources, White Dragon Ninja, who doesn't use up any resources except for the fact that he needs ninjutsu art to be summoned. But keep in mind, all of them need ninjutsu art to be summoned. Let's be real here. You know, other than tributing, which of course you can tribute Earth Armor Ninja, who right now is one of my favorite armor ninjas that I'm running so far. Scrolling through, we have Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a face-up defense position monster, just destroy it straight out. There are other cards similar to Grandmaster Sasuke, who's hidden up those twin daggers in the cross arm position. That is really ninja. Even kicking the leg back almost looks like a dance. Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke doesn't really impress. Also, shout out to my boy Senior Silver Ninja for having that combo potential, considering the fact that he's level 6, which works really well with Air Armor Ninja. Not sure if I mentioned that earlier, but I was thinking about it again. That combination allowing you to then XYZ into Crimson Shadow is actually not a bad combo. And this guy actually does impress me. I read his card earlier. Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. When this card is normal summoned, you can add one ninjutsu art card from your deck to your hand. When this card is flipped or special summoned, you can add one ninja monster from your deck to your hand, except Grandmaster Hanzo. To be honest, his effect is so good, I kind of want to run him at 3. I'll throw 1 into the deck for now and 2 into the side. But if I don't see anyone that I really like, probably going to run Hanzo at 3. You may be wondering, why is Hanzo so good? Why should we care about Hanzo? I don't know. Do you want to get your Black Dragon Ninja out really quickly? I normal summon Hanzo. Hanzo gives me Super Transformation, set Super Transformation, wait for my opponent's turn, activate Super Transformation. Once my opponent summons a monster to the field, I then hit Hanzo and your monster, special summon to the field, Black Dragon Ninja, and I got rid of your summon. Solid. And so yeah, Hanzo is really good to use in a deck that focuses around Super Transformation, and this is going to be a deck that runs Super Transformation at 3. So yeah, Hanzo's going to be in the deck. Also, Hanzo can be XYZ summoned with Flame or Air Armor Ninja or Aqua Armor Ninja in order to form into either Blade Armor Ninja for most of those I mentioned, and then if it's going in with Flame Armor Ninja, it can be boosted up to 5, but then Flame Armor Ninja himself isn't boosted up to 5. So, Also, you more than likely are not about to use Hanzo to XYZ because you want to be able to destroy your opponent's monster and get into your Black Dragon, and then probably after that White Dragon, and then after that Red Dragon, going through the different progressions of color dragon ninjas. Just saying. So Hanzo is definitely one of my favorite ninja cards. He's so simple, but he does exactly what he needs to do for the deck. Moving on, Karakuri. Sorry, I just don't like Karakuri ninjas. Strike Ninja. And I love his art. Like, I actually really love the colors and the flashes showing the motion blur as he's moving around and the light reflecting off the kunai. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can banish 2 dark monsters from your graveyard. Banish this face-up card into the end phase. Strike Ninja uses this ability in order to avoid effects and being destroyed by battle and stuff like that. But you got to ask yourself, how many dark monsters do you run? Potentially a lot with Hanzo if I decide to run Hanzo at more. But if I decide to run Hanzo at more, it only leaves 1 monster space remaining. Am I really going to spend that monster space on Strike Ninja? Nah. Sorry, but Strike Ninja's effect doesn't impress me that much in the first place to do so. And now we've caught up to where we were reading before. But with the deck built, does that change our perspective on any of these monsters? I would argue probably not. Go-Go was one of the first that I read on the stream. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent must discard 2 random cards. Your opponent must have at least 5 cards in their hand for you to activate and to resolve this effect. Also gross, the idea that your opponent needs at least 5 cards. So they need like a starting draw hand. So Go-Go Gallant Ninja should try and hit the field first. I don't know. It's weird. But I do understand that he goes well with Masked Ninja Ibisu, as we already read. White Ninja isn't that interesting. Twilight Ninja Shingetsu. What makes Shingetsu good? Shingetsu is the only monster your opponent can target for attacks. And he is the only monster that your opponent can target for effects. So Shingetsu is a shield. But not only is he a shield that's meant to die, if he is destroyed by battle intent to the graveyard, or if it is destroyed by card effect, which he pulls all the destruction effects and attacks to himself specifically, you can add one ninja monster from your deck to your hand except Twilight Ninja. Meaning if you need a Hanzo, if you need an Earth Armor Ninja, if you need any of the monsters in the deck because they're all ninja monsters, you can get Shingetsu out. Only problem with Shingetsu doesn't have an effect where he doesn't take battle damage, which would have made Shingetsu better. Essentially, all I'm saying is if battles involving this card, if the owner of this card does not take battle damage from battles involving this card, was added to his card text, then you essentially throw him out, your opponent destroys him, you take no consequences from the destruction if it's battle and if there aren't additional like effect damage and stuff like that coming from it, then you just get a search, just straight search. And it doesn't specify level. It's any ninja monster from the whole deck, which is pretty good. But is it Hanzo good? Would I not run Hanzo at 3 so that I could have like 1 or 2 Shingetsu? Debatable. Shingetsu is going to be put in the side deck for now until we decide what we're going to fully do with my main man Hanzo. Scrolling down now, we remember Mass Ninja Ibisu from the beginning of the stream. Once per turn, if you control a face-up ninja monster other than Mass Ninja Ibisu, you can activate this effect. Return a number of your opponent's spell and trap cards to the hand equal to the number of ninja monsters you control. If it's a minimum of 2, that's up to 2 spell and trap cards returned to your opponent's hand. All right. Then if you specifically control your boy Go-Go, Go-Go can then attack your opponent directly. Whatever. I don't know. Like, hitting your opponent directly for a stack and a half isn't horrible. And returning spell and traps to the hand isn't horrible, but it's not the best. It's still good, though. Plus, you could always have Go-Go and Mass. Mass returns to the hand. Go-Go attacks your opponent directly. Your opponent then, with the cards returned to their hand, may have 5. Discard 2 to the graveyard. Then you XYZ into Blade Armor Ninja, and in your turn. I mean, there's definitely some potential there. The problem is they don't have an effect that allows them to like chain summon into each other or anything like that. Like, I'd really enjoy that play if it was a first turn play where it just goes bam, bam, and you just get them both out and you do everything. But because it doesn't have that strong of a synergy where they also special summon each other, it doesn't appeal to me as much as it could. Moving on to Upstart Golden Ninja. Once per turn, you can send 1 trap card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon 1 level 4 or lower ninja monster from your deck in face-up defense position or face-down defense position. Why is that great? Why is that great? So, Upstart Golden Ninja isn't that bad, and the reason why is because if you play Upstart Golden Ninja, you send 1 of your ninjutsu art cards or other trap cards, which is kind of gross, not gonna lie, but once you do, you essentially get to use the effect of Painful Decision, except it doesn't have to be a normal monster, and you don't have to pitch one copy of it to the grave in order to summon another copy of it. So with that additional special summon, of course it goes back to the XYZ summoning potential. You play Upstart Golden Ninja. You then discard a ninjutsu art card. Pull another ninja from your deck in face-up defense position. XYZ into Blade Armor Ninja. It's really that simple. So with that, Upstart Golden Ninja is looking pretty good right now. 1 copy of it into the side deck. And yes, it does use an active resource, which is pretty lame, But as you can tell, I enjoy the idea of special summoning multiple monsters so that you're able to go into an XYZs early and get your XYZs up. It's just kind of like the way that I want to process it. Also, you can use Upstart Golden Ninja to pull out a monster that you can then use ninjutsu art with. Just saying. Like, even if you didn't use ninjutsu art with Upstart Golden Ninja, you could use it with the other monster. Or if you happen to have all 3 copies of Super Transformation in your hand and Upstart Golden Ninja, play Upstart Golden Ninja. Discard 1 copy of Super Transformation. Then special summon to your field in face-up defense position. Maybe Aqua Armor Ninja. Aqua Armor Ninja is pretty much made to die anyways. So why not put him in face-up defense position? Pretty good. Then XYZ summon into your boy Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. But you don't necessarily have to, especially with the hand I was describing. With the hand I was describing, you could probably just special summon your boy Aqua Armor Ninja to the field. Then set your 2 Super Transformation trap cards, activate them, then get out 2 of your Color Dragon Ninjas. Like, that's actually a pretty good play. Though you can't get out 2 of them unless your opponent special summons 2, well, not special summons 2, is able to summon 2 monsters, which, if they do, you Super Transformation the first, then they summon the next monster, Super Transformation the second, or if you're patient and they're not just going to straight wreck you as soon as they come out, wait for them to summon 2. If you feel like they can, pop, pop. So, moving on from Upstart Golden Ninja, I don't care for Karakuri Ninjas. They just don't appeal to me. Lady Ninja Yay. By discarding 1 win monster from your hand to the graveyard, return all spell and trap cards on your opponent's side of the field to their hand. Not bad, but again, doesn't impress as much. And because it's level 3, it isn't horrible because you could always run it with flame armor, but it's not like it has some special summon effect like Upstart Golden Ninja does. So, nah. Also, yeah, I'd actually be perfectly fine with Upstart Golden Ninja being a level 3 monster. Like, it could have been lower level and it still would be good. Arm Ninja. Target 1 spell card on the field, flip effect, blah, 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 destruction. Trap card, blah, 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 flip effect, destruction for Crimson. Arm Ninja and Crimson Ninja are essentially like 2 sides of the same coin. They're just weird. They don't seem to be following the same formula as the other ones, like how you have Color Dragon or Element Armor. But these guys just have 2 different names. One of them is a color, and the other one is just like another adjective. Weird. And we've now legitimately read through all of the ninja monster cards. So what do we do now? Well, I really wanted to run Hanzo at 3. I do see the potential of Shingetsu and Upstart Golden Ninja. My question is, should Shingetsu actually get into the deck? And nah. I actually see myself not running Shingetsu in the end. Still keep it in the side, but we'll run Upstart Golden Ninja instead. Again, I really like the special summon potential, and Hanzo is made to transform. Ooh, it's so great. So we now have the 20 monsters for this deck, and it's been an hour constructing the deck. So I hope you guys do enjoy deck construction videos. If not, this one may have been a little boring for you so far, but don't worry, we haven't even jumped into the tag duels yet, And once we see the deck in action, hopefully it pays off, though it may or may not, considering I don't have any actual experience playing this deck or playing ninjas in general. This is just me wanting to do something different for the stream. So let's see. Armor Ninjutsu Art of Alchemy. If you control a face-up ninjutsu card, destroy all face-up ninjutsu. Oh, wait. If you control a face-up ninjutsu art card, destroy all face-up ninjutsu art cards you control, then draw 2 cards. Gross. Like, I'll have to look at the ninjutsu art cards more to really decide whether or not I would like something like that. Ninjutsu Art Notebook. Once per turn, you can send 1 ninja monster from your hand to the graveyard, set 1 ninjutsu art spell or trap card directly from your deck, except ninjutsu art notebook. So if you really needed a ninjutsu art card, not tomorrow, not after breakfast, but right now, you could play ninjutsu art notebook, and it's a once per turn for you to be able to just search a ninjutsu art card with the condition you have to send a ninja monster from your hand to the grave. Armor Ninja? I mean, Armor Ninja is the one that I would want to send, but he's like the only one that I want to send. So again, maybe I'll mess with Ninjutsu Art Notebook. It really depends on what the other ones do. I believe I remember Art of Rust Mist. When a monster is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field, if you control a face-up ninja monster, half the attack of that special summon monster or monsters. So that's pretty powerful. Being able to just half the attack of your opponent's monster. So that'll probably be run. Again, just reading through at this point, not really making any straight decisions yet. Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Sealing. Tribute 1 ninja monster you control, target 1 monster your opponent controls, and banish it. While that card is banished, its monster card zone cannot be used, really limiting your player's overall playing field. And thematically, based on how other cards describe banishment, you literally are like putting a ninja seal on your opponent that is sending them to another dimension. But then when this card face up on the field is destroyed, return the card banished by this effect to the same monster card zone in the same battle position it was summoned in. So as long as your opponent can destroy Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Sealing, they get to return from the other dimension. Again, don't know exactly how I feel about that. Ninjutsu Art of Duplication. You guys know I love my special summons. Tribute 1 ninja monster, special summon any number of ninja monsters from your deck and face up attack position or face down defense position with combined levels less than or equal to the level of the tributed monster. When this card leaves the field, destroy those monsters. So what's really good about Ninjutsu Art of Duplication, and what things can we think of that would make this card really useful in the deck? Like, where does this special summon potential really lie? What's cool about it is we could, I don't know. Yeah, like my brain is like really saucing on that one. So Red Dragon Ninja is level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. White Dragon Ninja is level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Black Dragon Ninja is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you could use it to potentially trade a White Dragon Ninja for a Black Dragon Ninja, I guess. But I don't know why I would do that. I feel like I would have a Black Dragon Ninja out on the field before I would ever have my White Dragon Ninja out. So it's weird. Aqua Armor Ninja could be traded out for somebody better. I don't know. Aqua Armor is kind of like the bottom, like the worst consideration for the deck. I don't really think of him that highly. Senior Silver Ninja. Now that's cooking with grease. Senior Silver Ninja could be tributed to grab like anybody else using ninjutsu art of duplication. So you could essentially tribute him out because he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's only level 6 though. And I believe we just counted these guys as being level 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So you couldn't use him to get out most of your dragons, but you can get red dragon ninja, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, by trading it with senior silver ninja. But is that worth running any copies of ninjutsu art of duplication? There's just not enough level synergy in a way where I would want to say, I want this ninja over this ninja right now. I don't see it. Here's armor ninjutsu art of freezing. I didn't notice earlier that this is armor ninjutsu art of rust mist. So there are ninjutsu art cards specifically themed around the armor ninjas who make up the largest percentage of the total monsters in this deck. Thanks. So these are made for the deck in a lot of ways. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, if you control a face-up ninja monster, you can flip this card face-up, negate that attack, and end the battle phase. Once this card is face-up on the field, monsters your opponent controls cannot change their battle positions while you control a face-up ninja monster. So it does do what it says and freeze your opponent's attacking monster, and also freeze all their monsters for that one battle phase. Then from then on, whenever your opponent summons monsters, they need to be careful about whether or not they put it in attack or defense position because it cannot change. Add that with Armor Ninjutsu Art of Rust Mist, and whenever your opponent is special summoning monsters, their attack is cut in half. And they can't change their battle positions due to freezing. You're pretty good. Because that actually will shut down a lot of things. You have to think about it like this. A lot of monsters that I see summoned that are like really strong heavy hitters, because rarely do I see people summon 4,000 attack monsters. And even if they do, let's say they summon 4,000, it drops them down to 2,000. Like they actually take a significantly heavy hit. So with that being said, I'm going to, at least for now, run Armor Ninjutsu Art of Rust Mist and Art of Freezing, both at 2. It's made to go with the deck, and I do see the potential. Weaken your opponent's monsters significantly, go in for the kill while they're unable to move. It's definitely an interesting and very ninja-esque strategy that I feel fits in with the theme. So I definitely dig it. Ooh. Moving through, we have Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, which isn't as good as Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation, but it does keep it from being completely dependent on your opponent controlling a monster, which is nice. Tribute 1 face-up ninja monster you control, special summon 1 beast, wing beast, or insect-type monster with a level less than or equal to the level of the tributed card plus 3. Dun, dun, dun. The plus 3 is actually a pretty important part because even if you're using Hanzo, you can potentially grab up to level 7, which isn't bad. He's only level 6, but he's Wing Beast, and Wing Beasts are included. So you could grab Red Dragon Ninja, but that actually would be the only thing you could grab because he's a dragon. Wait, but he's a beast. So you could also use it to grab Black Dragon, and my opponent doesn't have to control a monster. You're pretty good. Especially since you play Hanzo. Hanzo grabs you Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. You set Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, activate it at the start of your opponent's turn. You now control Black Dragon. Also, Black Dragon Ninja, you can send one ninja monster and one ninjutsu art card from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard. Okay, so Black Dragon Ninja isn't the one that banishes them from the graveyard. You could also go into Red Dragon Ninja off of it, and he is the one that banishes from the graveyard. So you banish the Hanzo that you use to get Red Dragon Ninja out. And then I can target one card my opponent controls, the set, reveal it, and then send that to the bottom of the deck. That's actually not a bad combo. Hanzo, Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, Red Dragon Ninja effect to banish Hanzo. Nice chain. I actually appreciate that chain. So, Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. Do I run you? Maybe. I could see myself running Ninjutsu Art of Transformation at 1 or more. Maybe at 2. Actually, even though I really love Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation, Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation doesn't make it where I can just summon monsters without destroying my opponent's monsters. Target one face-up ninja monster you control. That target cannot be destroyed by battle. End of discussion. That's pretty good. And of course, if you destroy Ninjutsu Art of Decoy, then you're done, son. But Ninjutsu Art of Decoy is protected by White Dragon Ninja. Oh, with White Dragon Ninja protecting your Ninjutsu Art of Decoy, then your trap is preventing your monster from being destroyed, and your monster is preventing your trap from being destroyed. So your opponent can't do anything at all. I just don't know what they'd be able to do to destroy it. A matter of fact, I may build a Ninja Indestruct deck because you use Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation in that deck, along with Hanzo and White Dragon Ninja and Ninjutsu Art of Decoy. Yeah. So I may, right after I build this deck, and I'll probably rename this one to Ninja 1. I'll probably make Ninja Indestruct 1, and then I'll be able to jump into the duels. I know you guys are excited to see me actually play these decks, but as I'm thinking about it and thinking of more strategies, I do get into the building process. I normally try to do this before the stream, but don't worry, I'll try and, like, hopefully keeping at the same pace, be able to get there. So we got Ninjutsu Art of Transformation here. Decoy will more than likely make it into the deck. I see it happening. Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation allows us to get White Dragon Ninja. And if we run it at a 1 of, it's the only one that can get White Dragon Ninja. Also keep in mind, I needed to run Ninjutsu Art of Transformation because it's the only one that can grab Red and Black Dragon Ninja. Facts. And that means that Ninjutsu Super Art of Transformation, because it only grabs Dragon, Dinosaur, or Sea Serpent type monsters from the deck, then we only run it at 1, and it's specifically to get White Dragon Ninja out. This section right here of spell and trap cards at the top, I'm going to dedicate to be only for Ninjutsu art cards. So I'll probably just fill it up with decoys. Now you guys may be thinking to yourselves, but Jet, you're going to fill up your spell and trap card zone real quick. But you also have to think about it like this. If I fill up my spell and trap card zone with this, right, my opponent isn't just going to sit there and let me do it. They're going to destroy things, which will give me more space to be able to play the other spells and traps in my deck. At least that's what I believe. If I'm in a challenging duel, my opponent will not allow me to simply fill up my spell and trap card back row. And if they do, it appears that it would be to their own disadvantage. So we're going to just start putting in things that I think are generically good. So 3 copies of Dark Bribe to negate and destroy spell and trap activations from my opponent. I normally like to run at least 1 copy of Storming Mirror Force, but before I put that in, let's throw in a Solemn Warning. Jump from the Solemn. I wish we had Recall. I love Recall so much. But instead we have Breakthrough Skill, which isn't as good. Breakthrough Skill doesn't destroy, which is annoying. But it does negate a monster effect until the end of the turn. Then, once it's in the graveyard, I can banish it to activate its effect again, so it can negate monster effects twice. You're pretty good. White Dragon Ninja, sadly, cannot be special summoned from the graveyard using Return of the Dragon Lords, even though he is a level 7 Dragon-type monster. They knew my strategy before I even got there. So that's going to be something to think about. And neither can Black Dragon Ninja, mainly because he's not a dragon-type monster. And also because he just couldn't get special summon that way anyways. Then we're going to run 3 copies of Breakthrough Skill. Then we're going to run Storming Mirror Force, probably at 1, unless I can think of what else I'll run. And maybe Cosmic Cyclone. I don't know. I feel like the Cosmic Cyclone is better than MST argument. I get why it exists. That's because there are a lot of things that have floating effects. And 1,000 life points aren't a big hit. It's an 1/8 of your life. But you're assuming that whatever you're destroying is going to allow you to be able to do more damage anyways. So sure. Also, Twin Twisters I think would be a better card if it was destroy up to 2, and instead of discarding a card, your opponent draws 1 card. Just saying. So I'll save this deck, which is the deck that I'm going to rename into Ninja 1. Then I'll start building Ninja 2, which will be a Ninja Indestruct deck. Oh no, have I been here so long that I'm just not technically logged in anymore? Because that would mean that all the time that we took building this dun 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 dun. So looking at the Dueling Nexus webpage, it says that I'm logged in. Yeah. Even then, for a moment, it was like, nah, he's not logged in. There we go. And now we're saved. Yeah, that could have been significantly worse. And I'll save one more time just to be safe since it was giving us errors earlier. Saved. Okay. Now I'll jump over to this Nexus tab, rename it from Twilight Ninja 1 to Ninja 1. And then I'll get started with Ninja Indestruct. Problem with calling it an Indestruct deck is the fact that while the ninja, of course, can't be destroyed, that doesn't stop it from getting hit by things like Storming or Drowning, where it gets shuffled into the deck or returned to the hand. True. But its more Indestruct is simply cannot be destroyed by battle. So, of course, it'll have its weaknesses, sadly. And it does seem to take higher combinations of cards to make a truly indestructible monster, though in some ways not really, considering you can have an Indestruct Teller Knights deck where all you need is a equip, a Teller Knight monster, and another equip. So you just gave it 2 equips. However, it doesn't have as strong of a defense as this ninja deck for its spell cards. Same thing with the Metal Foes and Destruct. It doesn't do a good job of protecting its equips. And also, this ninja deck won't protect its Moon Mirror Shield, but Moon Mirror Shield protects itself. Now that's dedication. So Ninja 2 has now appeared. So we will jump into the deck editor for Dueling Nexus. They don't call it a deck constructor. You just click edit. So I'm going to call it the deck editor. So we can do this rather quickly because we already have a good idea of the type of monsters that we want to run. We want to run Hanzo at 3. We want to run... It's not White Dragon Ninja. Yes, it is. There we go. White Dragon Ninja. Also at 3. I'm surprised I didn't do this before. But reinforcement of the army. To make it consistent. Let's see. So that you can make sure that you get your Hanzo in time. Can't remember if it's super hyphen transformation. It is. That gets run at 3 because we really want it. Then we have that. I'm going to run Ninjutsu Art of Decoy. Also at 3. We then are going to run... My brain is kind of like, wait. So if you run White Dragon Ninja at 3 and you run Hanzo at 3, by the time you've run through 3 Hanzos and super transformed all of them into White Dragon Ninjas, you're not going to be using Hanzos anymore to search for Ninjutsu Art of Decoys. So what if you ran 2 Hanzos and 2 White Dragon Ninjas? The reasoning being, when you play your Hanzo, transform it into a White Dragon Ninja, play your next Hanzo, grab your Ninjutsu Art of Decoy. Hands clean, done. And which isn't too bad of an idea. I may change my mind later. We'll just side these 2 for now. If we're siding them, then we only have to run 2. Well, actually what you're saying is you want to get 1 White Dragon Ninja out. You use the other Hanzo specifically to grab Decoy, which means you only really have to run 1 Decoy. So the main plan is to play Hanzo, get Super Transformation, set it, Super Transform into White Dragon Ninja. Next turn, hopefully get a Hanzo. Same deal, except you grab Ninjutsu Art of Decoy. Now, this will also have Hidden Armory, and it'll also have Moon Mirror Shield. We really want to get Moon Mirror Shield onto our guy. True, but we're trying to make White Dragon Ninja specifically, and only White Dragon Ninja, indestructible. So we don't need to run a whole bunch, and we're also putting a lot of weight on the White Dragon Ninja to be the carrier of this deck. Now, once again, we need to get out some ninja monsters. And in this regard, a lot of the deck will probably be the same, running a lot of armor ninja monsters. And also running the Xyz. It's the same deck as before, but with an Indestruct strat, pretty much. Yeah, my brain is like, is it worth running Aqua Armor Ninja? This may be the deck, considering that it's built to run an Indestruct strategy, to actually run Shingetsu. Reason why is because you can actually make it where your other monster isn't destroyed by card effects. Your White Dragon Ninja. So why is that so good? Well, if my other monster can't be destroyed by card effects, its protection. Well, actually, yeah, that's right. Ninjutsu Art of Decoy only protects it from being destroyed by battle. Yeah. And then Moon Mirror Shield just makes White Dragon Ninja the strongest monster on the field. So it's not just that it's not being destroyed by battle, but also, well, yeah, many would argue that Decoy at that point is redundant. So you just need Super Transformation, and you don't need to run Decoy. This is still good news, because what that means is that we can run 3 Hanzos and 3 Whites. Yeah, because all the Hanzos grab the Super Transformations. And that means we can run more Moon Mirror Shields. Will we run Stridents? And that also means we run more Hidden Armory. So in other words, the deck fills out more. Yeah, the question still is, do we want to run Strident? Because if we run Strident, it'll give you protection from effects, essentially. Targeting effects, specifically. Oh, we already have Moon Mirror Shield at full. There we go. It doesn't say limit reached over the card when you try to drag it like it does in Dueling Book. So, we have White Knight Dragon. Then we have the Armor Ninjas, the entire set of Armor Ninjas. Haven't added the extra deck Armor Ninjas, of course, not yet. Hanzos, Moon Mirror Shields, Rotas. Yeah, the lack of effect protection is concerning. So we probably will throw in 2 Stridents for that reason. When you actually can't remember his name. Well, I also could have turned in... Oh, it's Shingetsu. Why do I keep saying Strident? Strident's on the brain. Sort. Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. Yeah, I guess there are no other Ninja Grandmaster cards. Right, but I wonder, are there any other Grandmaster cards? Just in general? That don't have... They're not a part of the Ninja archetype? So we also have... Oh, Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke, who isn't really that good. I'm surprised he's a part of the Grandmaster archetype. Because essentially, with having multiple Grandmaster cards, you could start getting Grandmaster support. And it may already exist as far as I'm aware. You can only control 1 face-up Grandmaster, the 6 Samurai, while you control a face-up 6 Samurai monster and special summon this card. So it's for Samurais. We're currently messing around with Ninjas. Let's see. So, Hanzo, Super Transformation, Super Transform, White Dragon Ninja, equipped with Moon Mirror Shields, protects its Super Transformation from being destroyed. Right, Moon Mirror Shield makes it where he can't be destroyed by battle because he's always going to be stronger than his opponent no matter what. And you're just building up this indestructible force. Then you can do that up to 3 times. But if you do, your spell and trap card zone now can only support up to 2 Moon Mirror Shields. So because you can only support up to 2 more Moon Mirror Shields. Yeah, because you have all the super transformations that you have to think about that are taking spots So that means you wouldn't want to run so many hidden armories. Well, you'd want to run 2. But you wouldn't want to run 3, and you wouldn't want to run 3 Moon Mirror Shields in that case. So with that, we've filled up all the monsters, I believe, that we want to run. Because White Knight's the main that you summon. And you can tribute for White Dragon Ninja, but you wouldn't. Yeah, I don't actually see where I could tribute for him. Oh, yeah, why am I running Aqua? I keep going back to that because there's one guy in particular who you guys know is on my book, and that's Upstart. Upstart Golden Ninja. Use Upstart Golden Ninja. Send 1 trap card from my hand to the graveyard. Special summon 1 level 4 or lower ninja monster from your deck. And face up defense position for that potential XYZ. However, Aqua Armor Ninja can negate attacks. Probably not. Shingetsu is good mainly because he acts as a searcher, but only after he dies. Gross. But also it protects your White Dragon Ninja from getting hit by monster effects that target and destroy. That being said, who's running target destruction? Like, I haven't seen a Regeki break since I was a kid. No, that's a lie. I've actually run Regeki break in an older version of my Return of the Dragon Lords deck. So, for decks that are built around discarding, you may see a Regeki break. That being said, being protected from targeting effects, get out of here. Also, you kind of want your opponent to attack your White Dragon Ninja because it's equipped with Moon Mirror Shield if everything's working right. So Shingetsu still can't really find a full reason to run you. Aqua Armor Ninja, I don't know how I feel about Aqua Armor Ninja. Ninja, it still feels like a weird card to run. Upstart Golden Ninja, I still vibe with you. Running you at 2 is kind of risky, but I do run a good amount of traps that aren't ninjutsu arts, so I can dig it. But you allow for some solid XYZ potential there. And with that, we can now jump into other ninjutsu art cards. We're going to want ninjutsu Art of Freezing thrown in there, as well as ninjutsu Art of Rust Mist. Now we go into just the generics defense traps. So we're going to run 3 Dark Bribe, like a baller. Ooh, click that sort. We got him. Also, I think I like the shuffle button because if you start clicking the shuffle button a few times, you can kind of look at hands and then think about potential hands. So that's pretty all right. I like that as being an option. So we have 3 Dark Bribes. Then we can add in some breakthrough skills. Let's look at that Breath of Light. That was so old school. Destroy all face-up rock monsters on the field. When you know your opponent's running that rock deck. So now we have spell and trap negation as well as monster effect negation. I like to run maybe 1 copy of Storming, copy of Solemn. And then recently I've been on this Prohibition kick, but I'm probably just going to run Cosmic Cyclone. And then just in case, because if you get Prohibition late in the game or early in the game, but you know what your opponent's running, Prohibition can be all right. So with that, Ninja 2 is completed. It's successfully saved. I'll save one more time just in case. And now we can get into the tag duels. All right. Bum, 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 bum. The question now will be, will I duel with Ninja 1 or Ninja 2 first? Join a tag. So right now it's searching for a tag duel. I actually haven't been on Nexus early in the afternoon. Game found, so now the game is opening up. If you guys would like to join this tag duel that I'm doing, the URL is above. I'll use Ninja 1 since I haven't used Ninja 1 as of yet. But yeah, the current Dueling Nexus tag duel I'm in is XT2L76. Again, that's XT2L76. If you guys would like to jump in and play. Dart Rules is now ready for action. So we have Darts Rules and myself. Hello. I am live streaming this on YouTube. And then I can hook them up with a link. When the link button just isn't working. Here we are. I was clicking the image, but not the actual thing. I wonder if I got kicked or if it was just a connection issue. No problem. We'll jump back. We'll hit up the show game list, and then we'll just host a public tag. Ready? Going to use Ninja 1 as before. Welcome. I am live streaming this on YouTube. Ba-da-ba-bum. Good to see you, George. They got me. Not bad. Hand automatically has gas. And we won through connection loss. They asked, what's the link? You can't actually send a link once you win the duel. So I'm just going to refresh that game. George's page crashed. Already? In the last game. No problem. Trunks Uchiha. That anime combo name, though. I dig it. That DBZ and that Naruto. Speaking of which, I'm really excited for the next Boruto episode. I think I might be behind on My Hero Academia, and I'm into that Dragon Ball Super, watching those discussion videos on the regular. My tag partner just played Lunalight Kaleido Chick. Once per turn, you can send one Lunalight monster from your main deck or extra deck to the graveyard. This card's name can be treated as the sent monster's name if used as a fusion material this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target one polymerization in your graveyard and add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of Lunalight Kaleido Chick once per turn. If this card is banished, you can activate this effect this turn. Your opponent cannot activate card effects during the battle phase. So, he used that effect to send Lunalight Panther Dancer to the graveyard, which makes his Lunalight Kaleido Chick now have that name. Interesting. It seems like you can use that to get around having to use a fusion monster as a fusion material. That, or he used the effect on Lunalight Black Sheep. Oh, dude, I'm super crazy, dude. Thank you. Let's see, the Lunalight dude. Oh, you discard him. So he used the discard effect. You can discard this card, then activate one of these effects. Add one Lunalight monster from your graveyard to your hand, except Lunalight Black Sheep, or add one Polymerization from his deck to his hand. He probably used the Polymerization so that he'd be able to Fusion Summon into Leo Dancer, unless that Lunalight monster had another effect. I didn't finish reading it. Also, wow, he's gonna fusion with his fusion monster into another fusion monster. Let's go. Oh no, he used fusion materials in his hand. Right. I forgot that you can fuse using materials in your hand. Oh. Ooh. Hello, Absent. Dude. I wonder what the set card is. 7,000. It can attack multiple times? Oh my gosh. Wow, GG, guys. My tag partner was ready. I had some gas on the field, but my gas on the field wasn't at that level. That was pretty amazing. So Absent and Trunks are going to be on a team, and it's going to be me and Draconian Assault. Ooh, we're in that head game now. Ah, he stuck with scissors. Got me. I know, right? One day apiece. Oh, gosh. Oh, we might be doomed. Okay, let's see. Set that card. Set that card. Summon Hanzo. Activate Hanzo effect. Yeah, because red is the go-to. Well, I picked white anyways. I said that and then didn't actually do what I thought. Set that. Set that. Set that. End phase and turn. Oh, dude. Earthbounds. I'm excited. Is it possible to trigger ninjutsu art? Normally it would tell you that like a card effect can be activated. Oh no. Did he attack with Hanzo? No, don't attack with Hanzo. Doesn't his monster have an effect that like banishes my guy? I gotta believe in my tag partner. It's like a heart of the cards kind of thing. Yes! Yes! Wait a minute. Can that work without my deck being active? Dark Bribe, Dark Bribe, Dark Bribe. Thank you. Dang it. We lost Hanzo. Oh no. How'd we get another summon? Oh gosh. I got blue screened. Why is blue screening a real thing? I got blue screened. Kick Born for Legend. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. I saw the blue screen of death. Oh man, for real? I can't believe it hit both of us. Drink, 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 drink. Ah, he got me. He's just stuck with scissors. Set that card. Summon Hanzo. Activate his effect. We already have a transformation on the field. So either Rust Mist or Freezing. Freezing will be more helpful right now. Set. In phase and turn. Decoy would also be nice. What would it be? No? Oh, I could have transformed right then, is what it was saying. Is it hand or deck? From your hand or deck, yes. An effect can be changed. Target one monster on the field. Banish it. Not yet. Yeah, absent goes hard. Yeah, and what's his multiplier again? Number of removed from play cards times 400, and Pot of Desires automatically banishes 10 cards. That's already a good combination on its own. Yeah, you just run like 3 Pot of Desires. Is it Mirror Force? Oh, are we gonna win? Dang it! It was an error disconnect, not like a win disconnect. Ah, I got hyped for a second. But yeah, Maju. When you just look at Maju and you think to yourself, they shouldn't have made Pot of Desires. Oh, looks like me and Trunks are going to be on its team. Ooh. You and me, Trunks, taking on the universe. The universe is too strong for us. Oh, it's too small for us. The multiverse. Double summon and mausoleum. Vanity's Fiend. This card cannot be special summoned while this card is on the field. Neither player can special summon monsters. Definitely shuts down ninjas. Because ninjas are all about special summoning through transformations. So what can I do with my deck? Like nothing. Even if I'm not special summoning monsters through transformation. Ooh, Twin Twisters. My boy. Wait, anti-spell fragrance, though. Those players must set spell cards before activating them. And cannot activate them until their next turn? That didn't stop anything. Why is it that anti-spell fragrance didn't stop anything? I guess it was the chain. So Twin Twisters happened after anti-spell fragrance. Dang! Cleaning up. Trunks is just the field janitor here, dude. Man, Absent had such a play. Absent still has Mausoleum up, though, and he has another monster whose ability is he negates monster effects anywhere. Dang! It got traded. It got traded out for Revolving Switchyard. Absent did nothing. The whole play got undone. What is happening? This card's attack and defense are equal to the number of remove from play monsters times 100. What? Why are these cards? Maju has like a similar thing. Oh, cannot be special summoned from the deck. You can normal summon this card without attributing, but its attack becomes 0. Oh my gosh. What did he use to get him out? So much is happening right now. Now we got Malefics in here too. Gosh, what the fuck was this turn? $5,000? I don't have anything that can beat 5,000. However, Super Transformation can get rid of them. 1% detach one ice image from this card. Destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. Your opponent cannot activate things in response. What? The fuck out of here. And he can do it up to 3 times. Yep, I actually don't know what to do. Because he'll just destroy all of them. Dang it, even if I use Hanzo. Yeah, the only thing that I'm disappointed about is that anything that I do can just get strictly stopped by him. Hanzo's effect will go off, sure. Yeah, Absent did get the bad end of the stick there. I know. I can't stop anything. That won't stop me from setting them all anyways. Fuck. Does Pot of Duality also banish? Nah. If only. Yeah, what I did wasn't the wisest move. I was just really annoyed. So I like impulse played, which I really shouldn't do in a team situation. It's not like just I get screwed over. I also screw over my teammate. Slight. My brain's just like, I don't have anything I can do to stop that. Oh, he destroys but not negates. But then you can't string. Oh, but he wouldn't either. True. Yeah, if only there was a ninjutsu art equivalent to Raigeki. You play Hanzo, Hanzo pulls it, set and activate. Super dimensional. Super dimensional. My boy went beyond on the multiverse. He knew the strat. Galaxy Destroyer. What on earth? Why is his name so verbose? I mean, verbose. Holy shit. I may be using verbose wrong. Trunks is lagging. Oh. If the game loses this connection, we won't lose by timeout. Quickly, spam the chat. The servers can't handle it. It's not working. It worked better last night. The spam strat didn't work. He might arrive. Now that there's a space open. But as his name suggests, absent does like to be absent. Live stream link. The in deck. It's a good deck. Mixed. Doesn't tell us a lot. So I could potentially special summon a Hanzo instead. Ooh, George is now running a kind of ninja deck? That's actually really interesting. I just got into ninjas. 2 effects can be chained. No, not right now. It wanted me to solemn him. Three effects can be chained. Oh my gosh. What is he activating? You control no monsters, target one, special summon it. Only one of them. Activate card effect. Nah. Oh, wait. I used to mess with Heroic Challenger stuff back in the day. Not yet. Oh, I currently am. Yeah, I think it's about time to use the effect. Yes. His effect. You can send one ninja monster and one ninja 2 card from your hand or face up from your field to the graveyard. Kinda gross. And banish him. Trunks is out for that. Found Jones. Ooh, don't worry, Absent. Link is coming your way. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yo, Absent, welcome to the stream. Check it a guy. My boy. What? Late armor ninja in the house? It can attack twice? Yes. Dude, let's go. Yeah, we are popping off, dude. Target one face of monster on the field. It gains 1500 attack. Enough to kill one guy and then do a little more. Why is this real? Dun 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 na 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 na. Oh my goodness. This ninja setup is so good. Blah 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 blah. Yes, this is working surprisingly well. The team ups moves are so good. I love tag. It's just satisfying to see your cards synergize with your tag mates' cards. Oh, I heard the music stop. I was like, did we freeze? Did we take the ultimate L? Aw, snap. We have Trunks. Dude, Trunks, welcome to the stream. This is exciting, dude. We currently have Trunks and Absent in the stream, and we currently have Trunks inside of the duel itself. Super excited. We're currently, it's me and George versus Trunks and Cosmo Blue. And I am running my ninjas. It's interesting that I'm doing this whole breakdown thing, even though the stream has been going on for a good minute now. So if you guys have been watching up to this point, you guys already know. Still, gotta love this ninja synergy, though. What can he do? Doom Caliber Knight. Cannot be special summoning during either player's turn. When a monster effect is activated, tribute this face-up card, negate the activation, and destroy that monster. Axe of Despair. He'll go up to 29, so he'll be strong enough to kill the boy. With Cosmo being strong enough. George, don't do it. Don't do it. His monsters. Oh, wait a minute. Or maybe. Oh, too late, misclick. Yep, it doesn't matter now. I don't think it froze. Oh, wait. It did and they lost? No, it didn't. He just did it to banish Homeboys, dude. It worked kind of. It's a part of his effect. When he banishes a monster, it comes back when he dies. No problem. We're still stronger than Gear Gigant. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, add one level 4 or lower machine type monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. When this card leaves the field, you can target one level 3 or lower Gurgia monster in your graveyard and special summon it. I guess we shouldn't sweat it too hard. Oh, I forgot about the fact that they had a field play up that was active, though. When you need the field play spell card and your opponent blows it up. Gosh. Oh, man, they're probably about to synchro. If that ancient gear is a synchro material. I mean, a tuner. Or maybe this is the tuner. No, I don't see any tuners. They just have a guy who happens to be 2,000 defense. I'll set that card. Attacking twice this turn will help destroy monsters, sure, but It's a waste of full potential. What does he do? This card is normal summon, blah, 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 blah. A monster you control attacks your opponent's cards and effects cannot. I kind of hate that card. Yeah, I don't like your effect. Fuck off. Power bond. Blah 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 blah. Yes. Ninjutsu Art of Rust Mist. Unaffected by other card effects during your main phase, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. So, gross. Gross. Oh, you keep getting hit for 1,000. It's so specific. Whatever you do, don't get rid of the ninjas. Also, you're really going to go for burn? You literally need 12 burns. Oh, snap. Who are we getting? Also at 3, I'll probably end the live stream for today and then kick it back up at 10. But stay tuned because 3 is still a good ways away. Oh, don't worry, Absent. I'll be able to check out your card soon. What does he do in the grave? If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Ancient Gear monster from your deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. This card is normal or special summon. You can add one Ancient Gear card from your deck to your hand, except Ancient Gear Wyvern. Also, you cannot set. Ooh, he showed something in his hand. Like based on his search, of course. It wasn't like a reveal effect. You can only use this effect of Ancient Gear Wyvern once per turn. While this card attacks a monster in your opponent's collection, cannot activate their effects. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and he only has 850 attack. We didn't use a material right to attack twice, right? Because we don't need to. Did we? We cleared the field. Oh, we did, and we won. GG. But yeah. I'll probably check out your Imgur link after the stream. Absent. I need to click ready. Me and Trunks versus George and I wonder if it'll be absent. Tag duel. Let's see. Who will be on George's team? Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. The anticipation. Huh. Level 0 gamer. Didn't expect that. And the duel is on. We won the rock, paper, scissors. We're going to go for that first turn so that we can set up board. We're not. We're going to go for the second turn so that we can draw an extra. Seeing his hand immediately like induced cringe. So we're facing off against George's Ancient Gears yet again. If this card is normal special summon, you can add one Ancient Gear card from your deck to your hand, except Ancient Gear Wyvern. Also, you cannot set cards for the rest of this turn. You can only use the effect of Ancient Gear Wyvern once per turn. If this card attacks monsters in your opponent's possession, cannot activate their effects until the end of the damage step. Still pretty weak, but card art, like art design-wise, pretty cool. I could see it in a movie or something. Trunks is lagging. Dude, I am sorry to hear about that lag. Lag is definitely a serious problem here. 3,000. This card was tribute summoned by tributing an Ancient Gear monster. If it attacks a defense possession monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. If this card was tribute summoned by tributing a gadget monster, it can make a second attack during each battle phase. If this card attacks until the end of the damage step, your opponent cannot cannot activate spell or trap cards. Also, monsters in your opponent's possession cannot activate their effects. At the end of the damage step, if this card is... still can't see what it says. If this card is attacked, you can destroy one spell and trap card on the field. Well, from what I can tell, he's not immune to summoning conditions. Man, they really should have never given us kaijus, dude. They're so abusive. But yeah. Going Super Saiyan now. Dude, when Trunks Uchiha is about to be Tyler the Great Warrior, let's go. Dragon Ball Super all day. You guys already know what it is. Ba-da-ba. I don't think Z is as cool as Super. Right now I'm rewatching the Boo arc of Z. Dude, I love Super. EBS. Oh, I got a new follower on SoundCloud. Dun, 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 dun. If everyone else refreshes before we do, we'll win. We did win. Amazing. I haven't even posted anything new to SoundCloud. I essentially repost and like things now. Hey guys, if you would like to hit up my SoundCloud and follow, I'm pretty sure it's Jet Black RLSH. Welcome, Lyzeric. Good to see the spectators. And my boy Trunks is going first. He is playing. I'll keep that a secret for you guys we're dueling against, who are just listening to the live stream for that fantastic commentary that is Jet on the Dueling Book Show. Dueling Book brought to you by Dueling Nexus. Currently, my main platform of dueling. At least as of recent, as Dueling Book has been giving me problems while on the live stream. Plus, Dueling Nexus provides top tier, well, as top tiers you're going to get for automated dueling in the browser without having to download anything. And with link format being announced to be on the way, Dueling Nexus could actually get up there for us because, to be honest, I don't see myself special summoning more than one monster from the extra deck anyways. So I love the link format. It's too good. It's too good. Oh, dude, has the lag not cleared? He put up that serious face. Now, Trunks, whatever you do. Oh, there we go. We won again through connection loss. So Trunks was probably going to spectate. Which is fine. Dun, dun, dun. Who is next on Leo's bound? Jet and Dark Pyro. Ah, they got us. Their rock, paper, scissors abilities were just on the next level. Though I want to go first anyways, so this will be ultra swag-tastic. Wait a minute. You mean I can play him and him? This is a good hand. I'm feeling all the positive vibes right now. I can't play him and him. I'm going first. I got so excited for that. Yeah, my brain suddenly was like, why do I want to go first with this deck so much? I love setting up board as much as the next guy. But Earth Armor Ninja doesn't get a chance to go off if you're already doing good. That being said, I don't really need Earth Armor Ninja to go off if I'm already doing good. So everything works out in the end. Ooh, George says that he has a bit of a terrible hand. Ooh, I feel like his tag partner probably isn't ecstatic to hear that news. Oh, and he played a field play spell card. We're going to start off by chaining Dark Bribe. We now have Black Dragon Ninja in attack position. Um, yeah, fuck it. Hmm. Oh, wait. There we go. So I did it to put him in defense position? Yeah, that was a weird play on my part. I guess I didn't want to get hit for 3,000 in the mouth. Something's weird going on. It's showing Blade Armor Ninja in the window. This is a nurse deck. He's just trying to get that nurse gas. Ooh, looks like Absent and Trunks left the group chat. Ding, 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 ding. Suspense. Phoenix Wing Blast. Discard one card, target one card your opponent controls, return it to the top of the deck. So it's kind of like Raigeki Break, but it doesn't destroy. If this card is discarded to the graveyard by card effect, special summon it from the graveyard. You can special summon this card by returning one Dark World monster. It went way harder than I thought. By returning one Dark World monster from you control to the hand. Huh. Got him. Burying Mirror Force. Hmm. Yeah, he was able to do the virus thing through his hand. Homeboy is really determined to get this ancient gear devil burn off. Once per turn, target one monster your opponent controls. It cannot change its battle position or declare an attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. His monster sadly has 1800 defense. Do I want to? Yeah. No. Oh, wait. No. Oh, wait. I just realized Hanzo is the card on Super Transformation. They're showing some solid teamwork. George was like, "Should I crash?" And Lyzuric is like, "Up to you. I trust you." He gave him that solid trust. Yeah, I'm gonna chain the effect. And special summon White Dragon Ninja. The fuck just happened? Did I click something? And yeah, no one sees that coming. It's a ninja that's actually a dragon who was a ninja who turned into a dragon. Can we not attack him? Do we just not want to attack him? Because he has all these 3,000 attack guys in here? Like 2 of them? Oh, when Homeboy gets special summoned, his thing will be cut in half. So we just hit it with my guy. He dies. The 3,000 guy comes out. He only has 1,500 attack in the first place. Then I run over him with my 2,700 guy, who can't die from battle anyways. And then we just win. Right, because it's a card effect. But what kept my opponent from attacking? I mean, not my opponent, my tag partner. How did my tag partner know that Homeboy had Sekaretsu on the field? If you summon a decent monster, we can destroy his fusion without repercussion. Why not destroy it? Why is it that my teammate doesn't want to destroy my opponent's monster? He can special summon a 3,000, sure, but it's not worth. George says he has an idea, but he needs a specific card. Yeah, this burn is unnecessary. We should be able to kill it. I need just a level 4 monster. And that's exactly what I got. Nah. Shouldn't change the levels. We can only go into Blade Armor Ninja. Overlay network and all that jazz. Battle phase. I destroy your guy, and then we'll attack you guys directly for 22 and finally get some damage on the board. Now I think we've got you guys pretty locked. If he detaches a material from my card and attacks with his 3000 attack monster, $22, $44, $74, and we've now taken a life point lead. Don't call it a comeback. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the synergy. I don't have any in my hand, so he's only a weak link right now. We'll attack you directly for 22 and then for 3, crippling you. What you have on the field will allow you to special summon a dragon, I believe. But I'm not sure how much help it'll actually provide you. Setting those cards might be of help to us, especially with the stuff that we've seen. Nice. Oh, wow. That's not what I expected. Good game, guys. I have a little under 20 minutes, really closer to it is exactly 12 minutes before I get off the stream. I think we should be able to get in one more tag duel. Double the life points with double the players. Now, this is what I like to see. This is what I call pod racing. Now, this is pod racing. It's going to be me and George versus who knows. Regardless, it should be exciting and fun. Dun 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 dun. I have to get off soon. Ooh, hopefully more tag members enter in the next 10 minutes or so. Nice. Ooh, the potential is strong, considering that you said that you could have been able to pull out a 9,000 attack monster. Imagine if it was a ninja and if blade armor could allow it to attack twice. User? That one play actually did pull off where I special summoned him back in defense position. Ooh, level 0 gamer is now inside of the lobby. Ooh, welcome, level 0. Let's see. So soon after this duel, I'll get those fiber gigs squared away that I need to work on. I'm excited to work on the sequel to the first book. It'll definitely make my days busier. Ooh, everybody's ready. We're just waiting for one more person to join the duel. If you would like to jump in on this game, it is duelingnexus.com/game/TBNGJ. I repeat, that's duelingnexus.com/game/TBNGJ. If you would like to enter a tag duel on the team of Level 0 Gamer and face off against yours truly, teamed up with George Buster 12. So as long as someone joins this tag duel before 3 p.m., then I'll play the whole tag duel out, and then I'll end the stream once that tag duel ends. But if no one joins the tag duel by 3 p.m., then I will end the live stream there, and we will start the live stream back up again at 10 p.m. So George is saying that this is indeed going to take a while. So let's check Nexus and see what the public matches are like. There's actually a really long list. So I'm surprised that we're not getting more people in. Does the chat exist everywhere? It does not. There is a big chat here. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, it's the Discord. Oh, and they do always say if you have any problems, hit up their Discord. So that's how you do it. You just hit their chat thing and then bam, you're there. Dude. Oh, nice. Ooh, enjoy. If we don't get a new member in the next 5 minutes or so, I'll have to get off for now. But I'll be back tonight. Yeah, so I should do all right. Because 5 minutes is a good amount of time for somebody to jump in. Oh, also, tell me what you guys think of the Ninja deck and what you guys think about tag duels on the stream. I really enjoy tag duels. It has a really different feel from just playing on your own because you have that combined deck power. And unlike four-way duels where everyone is against everyone and you're going around in a circle, there aren't long periods of inactivity. Because even when your opponent is playing with your cards and with their cards on the same field, you feel really engaged in the duel and what's going on. And even with dueling with Yu-Gi-Oh, you still don't feel entirely disengaged when it's your opponent's turn. You can pay attention to the effects that are going off and see the chains that are happening and kind of plan your strategy around what's going on. But yeah, it looks like it's getting close to 3. Still going to give it a few more minutes. You never know if someone will jump in out of the blue. But yeah, once 3 finally does hit, I'm going to send in the Fiverr gig for me to start on the second book of the series. I already wrote the first book, and I received payment for that earlier today. Then after I set up the Fiverr gigs, I'll probably exercise and then see what I'll be having for dinner. Well, dinner/breakfast. Hashtag actually breakfast. If you count breakfast as the first meal of the day. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. So yeah, just 2 more minutes, and if no one comes in these next 2 minutes, then I will end the stream. Again, tell me guys what you guys thought of the ninja decks and the tag duels that went on today. I'll probably be doing more ninja themed decks in the future. And if I can find a way to make it work, maybe even splash in warrior into ninja deck so that we can get like Boruto, Naruto, ninja style stuff along with our Dragon Ball Z and our Yu-Gi-Oh! And just make it as nerdy and reference as many animes as possible. So tell me what you guys think about all these different ideas in the comment section below. I love to hear all of your thoughts. Oop. George is asking when I'll be online again. 10 p.m. hopefully. I will be streaming then as well. I'll be streaming then as well. You are welcome to watch the stream or even act as guests on the stream if you would like. There we go. Ooh. Sadly for now, I must be off. Hey guys, thank you guys for watching. Once again, this has been an exciting stream of deck building, ninja battles, and tag duels. If you like this video, make sure to like this video, favorite, subscribe, and if you want to know when we're going to do another live stream, make sure to ring, 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 ding, hit that bell so that you'll be notified whenever another live stream hits. Thank you again for watching, all of you, and please comment below any of your ideas, thoughts, or comments about the ninja decks, the deck building, and the tag duels. You're all great, and I appreciate your time. Thank you again. This has been Jet Black with Dueling Book Tag Duels. Thanks for watching. Dun 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 dun.